people? We are back. We are back with another one. Tap in down below. Say hello. It is July 1st. Happy first of the month. Make sure you guys blow your cinnamon if you haven't done so. We definitely did that earlier today. First thing that we did before we left out the house. But you guys still have time. All right, if you haven't blown your cinnamon, make sure you bring in all of that great abundance into your home for the first of the month, okay? I don't typically come on around this time. It's 3:45 on the East Coast. So I'm going to see what's going on. So if you guys are watching me, make sure you guys follow. Make sure you're following. And make sure you guys follow all of my other platforms as well, okay? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, you guys. I might have to restart. Sometimes that happens that way, but I am going to give it a minute. Hello. Happy Canada Day. Is that today? Hey, happy Canada Day to you. Happy first of the month. Did you blow your cinnamon, Blaze? Let me know if you blew your cinnamon. For the first of the month. And I just checked your package. It was just released from the US. So you should be receiving that here in the next couple of days. So there was no issues. I just checked as well. In case you wanted to know about your package. Welcome in, you guys. Happy first of the month. My boy is in Canada. My brother, he's in Canada, and today he says it's Canada's Day. So happy Canada Day if you guys are from Canada. It's July 1st, y'all. Can you believe it? More than halfway done with the year. Crazy. Time is moving. Time is moving, ain't it? Yeah, isn't that sweet? I had to check. Everybody else got their packages. Yours is the only one that's still in transit, but it got released, so everything passed code with clearance. You know, they have to do clearance and stuff. Welcome in, TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. We are going to be doing some readings. Today is July 1st, so we're gonna tap into collective as I promised, okay? I said that we were going to do collective starting in July. So we are going to be doing a collective. So if you guys would share the live. Hey D, if you guys would share the live for me, all right? Loud and clear on YouTube. Hey, yes. TikTok, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. We're going to be tapping in on a collective. Who's ready for a collective? I know it's been a month, all right? We haven't done collectives in a while, but it's because I've been tuning into y'all, making sure that I tap in with the collective. But we are definitely tuning in into we're going to tap into we're going to tap into some energy for the month of July just to see what is ahead. All right, we're going to do a collective. So if you guys would share the live, all right, share the love, share the live, share the love. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys are following. Hi Z. Make sure you guys are following. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I'm based in the United States. I am out of North Carolina, outside of Charlotte. So if you guys are familiar, hi Nikki, happy first of the month. If you guys are familiar with that area, I definitely have a couple of events lined up for the next couple of months. So if you guys would love to meet me, if you guys would love to shop with me, get a reading in person, your opportunity is coming, okay? I definitely have an event coming up July 25th and August the 8th. I'm doing a psychic fair. So definitely make sure to check me out in Charlotte, okay? But if you're not in Charlotte, it's okay. You guys still have me virtually. All right, we're going to be tapping into collective energy. So the only thing I ask is that you guys pour into this live. Let's go ahead and let everybody know Madam Divine is outside. It's the first of the month. All right? So if you have yet to blow in your blessings, baby girl, baby boy, please make sure you guys go ahead and blow that cinnamon, okay? Cinnamon. If you want something fast, coffee, all right? Coffee grounds. You can put it in your candles, all right? I'm not a gatekeeper. All right, I'm not a gatekeeper by all means. I definitely let you guys know what is good for you guys to do to grow spiritually, wherever you are on your spiritual journey. I don't mind helping out my collective, but I do believe in reciprocity. So if you are here, please make sure that you are interacting. Make sure that you share the live with a friend or 5 at least. All right, let's change people's lives. All right. I am an intuitive reader. All right. So I have my intuitive decks. I use a lot of different divination tools to tap in, but most importantly, I'm connected to the Most High. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to open up in prayer. We will be beginning a call to prayer. So if you guys are on YouTube, please make sure to smash that like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? All right. We're trying to get to 1,000. All right. 1,000 is my goal. So hopefully by the end of 2026, we reach it, okay? So, for those who are here at Coco, I'm about to do a collective energy read. You're more than welcome to stick around, all right? It may resonate with you. I don't know, right? I know you have questions about your husband, but you're more than welcome to tap in on the list, all right? After the fact, the list will open. But right now, we are going to tap in the collective. So, let's go ahead and start our call to prayer. Because I don't play about spirit. I don't play about my space. I keep this very sacred, very blessed. We make sure that we are connected in divine timing and alignment. So if you are here, just know that it was divinely ordained. All right, there's a reason why you caught me at this time, because I typically don't come on at this time. All right. So you guys make sure to say hello to everybody. Let's get those shares up. I don't see a share. What's going on? Let's get some shares up. All right. All right, Padre nuestro que está en los cielos. Let me go ahead and put the timestamps. Now that we're back to collective energies, let's make sure that we have that. So call to prayer is at 9:20. 9:20 for call to prayer. All right. And if you guys have to go, I get it. But you guys can also run it back on YouTube, okay? I put the timestamps in the description box of the video. All right, let's get to prayer. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos deje caer en la tentación, libéranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén, amén, amén. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you have aligned me in this beautiful collective. I know it's been a while since we've done collective energy, but I ask that you please remove all blockages and clear out all obstacles as we now tap into the collective energy. I ask, Spirit, that you please align with me at this time. Allow me to be the beacon of light as I now tap into those who need messages of clarity, who need insight, who are feeling lost, who are feeling insecure, who are lost in their purpose, God. I ask that you align us as your messages are timeless. God, I give you all things for all that you do for me, but not just for me, the collective. Archangel Michael, I call upon your divine protection. I ask that you keep me safe and guarded and protected from all evil, all malice. I ask that you please put a protection over my veil that extends down to my feet. And I ask that you shoot that energy over to the viewers wherever they may be watching from. God, I know that you are big, you are powerful, you are wonderful, and I believe that you will speak through many motions today, okay? Whatever is coming up for this collective, whatever they need to know, align me with the messages, Spirit. I give all thanks and gratitude for all that you continue to do, not just for me, but my collective. We give all thanks and reverence and gratitude to the ancestors who have come before us as we now tap in. God, keep this place sacred and protected as we now tap into the divine collective energy. Whatever messages need to come about for the collective, use me as the vessel as I become the messenger for the collective. I give all things in gratitude. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We call upon my spiritual court, my santos, my eguns, my muertos, las gitanas que me acompañan, los indios que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my best friend Sierra. As we now tap in, we are divinely protected and guided by light. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Mote it be. God bless. God bless. God bless, collective. We are about to tap into collective. So if you are here, welcome. All right. There's a reason why you are here. There's probably a message here for you. So please make sure you are following. All right. If you are new here, drop a rose. And if you've been here before, go ahead and drop a sunflower. All right. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. So I do lots of distant healing. I am a published author and I'm also an intentional jewelry maker. I'm a dope healer. Okay. I consider myself a healer above all things. So if you guys are aligned with my energy, make sure you guys are following. Okay. Beware of scammers. I will never reach out to you. That is not me in your DMs, in your comments, under your pictures. I will never reach out to you. I'm a firm believer as a healer, your people will find you, whether it's through energy, whether it's through the FYP, through a share, whatever the case may be, right? But you will always see me live. Okay. You will always see me live. I always go live. I normally go live late at night. That's my comfortable time, but sometimes if my day permits, I'll come on earlier in the day. I am based out of Charlotte, North Carolina, but I do work with people all over, international, so that doesn't stop me. Okay, we international over here. We don't just deal with certain states. No, we deal with everybody. All right, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to work with all of you wherever you guys are watching from, wherever we connected from. God bless. All right, we're gonna go ahead and tap in. Let's go get some shares, y'all. Let's like it up. Let's rack it up. Let's rack it up. All right. One thing about me, I'm genuine, I'm raw, and I'm authentic. And it's very hard to come by, especially in the spiritual realm. All right. I don't shit on nobody. We all need to eat, right? But one thing about me, I'm blunt as they come. All right. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I don't sugarcoat shit. If I see something, I'm gonna let you know. All right, so let's go ahead, tap in, y'all. If it's real, tap in. If it's real, tap in. I'm gonna always say that. If it's real, tap in. If you with me, you with me. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. And if you don't, listen, beloved, there's a bunch of other people live, so please don't come in here and ruin it for everybody else. All right, good vibes, good vibrations. This is a safe space. Okay, so if you feel called or If you feel drawn to my energy, stick around. There might be a message for you, okay? Bendición, Fee. Welcome in. We're about to tap into collective. Happy first of the month. All right. If you haven't done your sweetening yet, make sure you guys blow your cinnamon. Okay. I always do that. And there's nothing in particular that you need to do. Our ancestors back in the day used everything in their kitchen. All right. So it's as simple as using cinnamon. All right. You pour the cinnamon on your hand and you set the intention. You set the intention. No, this isn't Juicy. This is my life deck. Juicy's back over there. But Juicy's really good if anybody want to tap in. But if you want to go ahead and pour the cinnamon on your hand, right? And I'm a big believer in your tongue. The tongue is your mega manifester, okay? And if you affirm it, it's gonna happen. All right. So you make sure you speak into that cinnamon. If you want to add sugar, I don't know why I keep saying sugar, but if you want to add sugar to sweeten it up, then by all means do so. Okay. What's up, Adrian? I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all in a minute. Okay. But make sure you guys speak your intentions over your cinnamon, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to, after you pray over the cinnamon, you're going to step outside of your home and you're going to blow it into your home. And we're calling in abundance for the month of July. We're calling in unexpected income, unexpected and expected incomes, okay? Things that have missed us that probably haven't made it to our way because of obstacles. We're calling all of that in, okay? So, a lot of y'all were asking about Juicy. We're not tapping into Juicy, but Juicy is another intuitive deck. I have not added to her. She has been untouched. All right. I have not added, but she's probably like triple this deck. And Juicy spills a lot of tea, but we're not tapping into Juicy today. We'll leave Juicy for another day. But Juicy really is Juicy. She really is that. All right. So if you guys are ready for collective energy, go ahead. Drop them sunflowers in the chat. We're about to tap in on collective energy. Collective is just a general message. Okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it does not resonate with you, please do not force the story. Okay. But if it does, definitely let me know. I'll keep you guys posted. Okay. No, you don't. No, you don't. Juicy is real smart. Hi. Hello, Miss Charla. Y'all make sure to follow Emma and Rachel Condor. God bless you, Mama. We're about to tap into collective energy. Y'all make sure to follow Miss Charla. She is a wonderful light being. We connected through the Queen City Spirit Market, and we have another one on the 25th of July of this month. So make sure to follow her. Listen, she has this body elixir. Okay, when I tell you I wear this every single day and I pair it with Lady Di's Van oil, the amount of attraction that keeps coming to me in all good forms, y'all gotta check her out. Okay, when I say she's the real deal, she really is, and she's such a genuine spirit, and she's a Taurus. They both are, so you know they're all about their coins. Okay, so make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all follow. Yes, thank you. All right, y'all, let's tap into collective energy. Holy Spirit, holy angels, we're gonna tap in on the life deck. This is my intuitive. All right, this is my intuitive deck. So wherever you guys are connecting from, oh, we have distance here. Distance came out and unavailable. Distance and unavailable came out. Yeah, she don't play about her coins. Okay, we get it. Distance and unavailable. So some of you guys are probably taking your distance. All right, especially going into the month of July, really setting boundaries, really setting the tone, really setting the standard. Look at that. Like energies attract. Listen to this, y'all. Like energies attract. Like energies. Okay. Like energies attract like energies. Don't settle for nothing less than your match. Yes. We have reciprocity. Big on the reciprocity, okay? A lot of you guys are done putting your all into people, okay? For a long time, this is how you lived your life, right? Somebody called you, you were there, okay? Regardless of what happened, ding, 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 you would answer that call. I'm one call away, right? But it got to a point where you're like, you know what? My phone is so silent. Nobody reaches out to me unless they need something from me. And at this point, you're like, you know what? I'm going to distance myself. And I feel like for a lot of you, you guys stop reaching out to whoever, right? And you started realizing that nobody was reaching out. It was really you that kept that energy flowing, right? And now you're like, you know what? I want to align with people on my frequency. I want to align with people who see me for my worth, right? Who know how to vibe with me, that can also bring in, and it's not just me, right? Because when you start moving in that energy, the more you pour into people, the less your cup is filled, right? The more you pour into people, the less your cup is filled. So for a lot of you, this is like a lesson being learned, right? Thank you so much. This is a lesson. For a lot of you guys, you're shielded up. All right? You're shielded up. You don't want any interference at this point. You're protecting yourself. Because why? You know your worth and you're standing on it, right? You know your worth and you're standing on it. And because of this, you're realizing that not everybody is for you. And that's a tough pill to swallow, right? That's a tough pill to swallow, especially if you're somebody that is a genuine person, right? And they say the most genuine people get their heart broken the worst. But it's just because you have to learn to filter who you can be genuine with. And I know that probably seems harsh, right? But as somebody who's genuine themselves, and the amount of times my heart was shattered and broken because I wanted the best for that person, for them to just use, abuse, manipulate, okay, terrorize. Yes, discernment. Discernment is key. And I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are really tapping into this energy of realizing, okay, you know what? I'm going to guard myself because not everybody deserves all the greatness that I have to offer. Okay. I definitely feel that. So a lot of you guys are really manifesting, attracting your soul tribe, your soul family, people who see you at face value, who respect and honor you, right? And a lot of these people are complete strangers. And I'm going to tell you that. It be complete strangers who honor you, who see you at face value. Like, there's something about this woman, there's something about this man, there's something about this person's energy that just feels so raw, it feels so authentic, it feels original, right? And it's the people that are closest to you that do the most damage. Oof. I feel that strongly. Look, not everything in your brain needs to come out of your mouth. So for a lot of you, you've been filtering a lot. For a lot of you, you've been filtering your emotions a lot, especially with how you've been feeling, or how you express yourself. Okay. I feel like before you used to be somebody who, you would pop off at the mouth, right? You would literally pop off at the mouth, because I'm seeing like a pit bull, right? Like, a pit bull doesn't stop, and as soon as it gets its teeth in you, it locks, right? And it's painful. So I feel like a lot of you have really learned valuable lessons and experiences through these past traumas, these past losses. And overall, I feel like there were some big lessons here for y'all collective. I'm not even gonna hold you, okay? Big lesson on discernment, but the biggest thing here is learning who you can really allow yourself to open up to. Because vulnerability here as well. I feel like a lot of you are very vulnerable people, or you put yourself in a vulnerable space, and being in that vulnerable space can be scary because you don't know who to trust. You don't know who you can count on to not smear or make you feel terrible for the vulnerability that you're putting out there, right? So I definitely feel like there's some filtering going on here, which is not a bad thing, okay? Not a bad thing at all. Quiet happiness still counts. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Quiet happiness still counts. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, all right, it may not be loud. It may not be loud and crazy, like, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Sometimes calm over chaos is way better. I'm going to say that again. Calm over chaos is way better. For a lot of you, chaos is all you knew. For a lot of you, chaos was something normal. It was habitual. It was something that you literally woke up to on a day to day. And now, where you've superseded that, right? You've put yourself in a place where you're no longer going to accept that. You broke out of a cycle. So going in the month of July, I definitely feel like you guys are really protecting your energy. You are really distancing yourself, and you're allowing your space to fulfill all the happiness for you. Okay? Because for a long time, let's talk about it. For a long time, you did a lot for others. Let's talk about it. You did a lot for others and you lost your way. You lost yourself trying to help somebody else. That's how it usually goes, don't it? That's how it usually goes. If this is resonating with you guys, put a number 1 in the chat. If this is resonating with you, listen, respect is earned, it's not given. And that's something real valuable. Real valuable. Me in my 30s, this is something I stand on. Okay? Respect is earned, it is not given. And I feel like, especially when we're younger, right? We tend to be in this energy of naive, right? We can be a bit naive sometimes, where you give people the benefit of the doubt. How many times have we given people the benefit of the doubt? And each freaking time they have showed us, tried and true, they have shown us the exact thing that they are. Right? It didn't take long, because one thing about a facade, people can't keep up with a facade for so long. Right? The truth literally expels itself. So I feel for this collective particularly, all right, you're not somebody that trusts easily. No, 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 no. You go by energy. And you're not matching energy. We don't match energy. We're vigilant, okay? Because I'm seeing my eyes, like seeing things from a bird's eye view, seeing things from a different perspective. All right, things may appear different on the outside, but realistically it's something totally different. And that's where your discernment and your intuition need to kind of coincide. All right. But respect is earned, it's not given. All right. So make sure that when you're meeting people, right, make sure that you can read the energy in the room. That's the biggest thing. And if you can't read the energy in the room, beloved, what I need you to do is really cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself, meditate, put yourself in a meditative state where you can listen, you can hear your inner voice. Everybody has that inner voice, right? That inner voice will literally save you from havoc. It will save you from chaos. It will save you from torture. It will save you. Once you connect to that inner voice, it's over, Hova. It's over. Nobody can manipulate you. Why? Because you are in tune with self. And when you are in tune with self, nobody can dictate anything else. You are in control. You are in control. All right? You are in control. That's the biggest thing. You being in control of your temper, you being in control of your character, it brings you at the top. You're top dog. You're top dog. But if you're somebody that allows people to get you out of character, like today I was driving, right? I was driving normal, nothing wrong. I wasn't stalling, I was paying attention. And this white woman in her car, right? Because I'm making it relevant, but she honks her horn at me and literally speeds off and gives me the finger. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I even do to you? Like, why are you so angry for you to take, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just shows you that you are not in control. But I didn't go hound that lady. I didn't go looking for her, because at the end of the day, karma gonna find her regardless. I always say that. When before I leave, I say, God, protect me from any insane people, protect me from any people that just don't know any better, right? And I know I'm being protected, and I know that regardless of what goes down, I'm not going to get out of line or get out of character or get out of pocket, because that's what people want. That's what the enemy want. And you ain't going to find that with me. Why? Because I'm in control of self. And that is key in this day and age that we live in. That is key. Being very much in tune with your angers, your aggressions, making sure that you don't pop off, because it'll be the wrong person you pop off on and it will change your life. Okay? It will change your life. Listen, these are for the people in your life. This quote right here are for the people in your life that are literally dissolving themselves, okay? Listen to this quote. It says, "Never run an apology with an excuse." Ooh. Never run an apology with an excuse. Okay? Never run an apology for an excuse. I'm not going live. Um, and I think that's key, right? Because a lot of us, again, we give people the benefit of the doubt. We try to honor, like, oh, you would never do that to me. Oh, you would never do that to me, and it be the very person that does it to you, right? Listen, be a good judgment of character. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. Be a judgment of good character moving forward, okay? Let's stop overthinking. All right. If something just feels off, it probably is. There's no need for you to overthink. You're not going crazy. Why? Because your intuition is on point. Your intuition is on point. So if anybody makes you feel like you are going crazy, or, you're not, you're not. You're absolutely right where you need to be. Okay. So whatever it is that you've been thinking, whatever it is that you put together in your mind, it is not a figment of your imagination. It is not an illusion. People just try to play you stupid. And we not finna do that at this grown age, okay? We not finna do that. No, no, no. You are your own medicine. And I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing that, okay? Given everything that you've gone through, right? Not everybody is going to understand the pain that you've underwent. But only you know that, right? You are your own medicine. So in order for you to heal from all the past transgressions that people have done to you, you have to heal that. It is your responsibility. It's not anybody else's, okay? You don't need to wait for a new month or a new week to start fresh. You can start right now, okay? And I know it's the first of the month. It's the first of the month, but we're in the seventh month of the year, okay? We're way over a half of the year is almost over with. So whatever it is that you've been postponing, whatever it is that you haven't fulfilled, it's okay, right? Start tomorrow, start today, start at 5 p.m., right? There's no need for you to make any excuses, okay? Excuses don't produce results. And if you're trying to get somewhere, if you're trying to do something, or if you're trying to set some intentions, then be intentional with how you're moving, all right? Let's stop postpone. Like, I know a lot of you guys like, oh, I just been postponing it. Like, I really been taking my time. I haven't really been putting the energy. Beloved, then where's your energy going? If you don't like where you are, then I really suggest that you do something to change it, because nobody else is gonna come in and save you. Just gonna be honest, right? Just gonna be honest. Ain't nobody gonna come in and save you. If you're not where you want to be, then that's something that you need to process, and you need to figure out. Like, okay, well, where am I lacking? Where am I lacking? Why am I lacking? All right. Look at where you're spending your time. Look at where your energy is going. Are you fixated on somebody that's not giving you 100%? Because I know a lot of y'all come in here and asking about these third parties and asking about people who don't give a fuck about you. Why are we wasting our time? Why are we wasting our time on potential? Potential is for the birds. We need actual. We need tangible, right? Let's stop creating these ideas in our head, okay? If it ain't it, it ain't it. That's just as simple as it is. That's as simple as it gets. All right. But when you guys get involved with certain people and certain energies, your vision is impaired. You don't see it. You don't see it. Somebody else will. I see it clear as day. Oh, I see it clear as day. Clear, crystal clear. But for a lot of you, you have that veil, right? Your vision is impaired. You're not able to see what others see. And you get tired of everybody saying, well, why they keep saying that? Why? Because they see it clear as day. They're not energetically tied to the energy. So y'all got to be careful too with the people that you guys allow into your energy, into your space, because those people could literally be praying for you to be your vision to be impaired, for you not to see the truth. And that's terrible. That's terrible, to be in a situation and be blindsided, right? Everybody else can see it, but not you. That's terrible, okay? As you age, okay, as you age, your experiences become more precious. And you know what? That shit is valid. That shit is valid. Why? Because when you're younger, you get involved with different people, you have different experiences, right? But when you're younger, you don't learn. Some people learn, right? They go through that one lesson and they don't go through it again, right? But for me, I wasn't one of those people. I was one that kept repeating the damn cycle until I was in my 30s, right? So now that I've become to that age where I have the awareness, I have the discernment, I'm smart. I'm smart as hell. You can't put anything over me. I was not born yesterday. You cannot put anything over me. My experiences have become a lot more precious. Why? Because I'm not stressing about bullshit. I'm not stressing about things outside of my control. Why? Because I am in control of self. Hello, Rosa. I'm in control of self. And that makes a major difference as you grow, as you evolve, right? Because you've learned through those experiences, you've learned through those lessons, and now you're moving differently. As you should. As you should. Okay? I see lots of expansion for this collective. A lot of you guys are finally moving out of this notion of being under people's noses. Okay? You're moving on your own accord. Let's see the energy here for the collective spirit. For July collective, July. What is the energy here? Yeah, the thinking man. But it's in the reverse. So I feel like this has to do with the karmic energy, okay? This is a karmic energy that you guys are releasing yourself of, okay? Yeah, see, community. Could be third party for some of you. All right, and a third party doesn't necessarily mean another person. A third party is essentially something that's getting in the way of you being fulfilled, okay? Could be a job, could be family, could be children, whatever the case may be, okay? Whatever third party energy is here. But I definitely feel like this is karmic energy. A lot of you guys are releasing not just a man, okay, or a partner, but a lot of you guys are releasing friends, okay? We have the sacral, okay, sacral chakra here, and adjacent possibilities. It came out in the reverse. So for a lot of you, you're really tuning into self. You're tuning into yourself and you're realizing, okay, these doors didn't open, right? These doors didn't open because of the people I had attached to me. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. I hear that loud and clear. A lot of the opportunities that you thought you was gonna get and they didn't come through is because you were tied to people that weren't supposed to be around for those blessings. So sometimes when you do that, when you're around karmic energy, you tend to push away your blessings and they tend to be postponed. Not saying that they're not coming in, right? Those blessings are going to come in, but a lot of those people that you've been cutting off, that you've been releasing, a lot of those people were karmic energy. You had to let go of these energies in order for you to propel moving forward. Okay? Look at that. Blossoming abundance. I can't make this up, y'all. Blossoming abundance. The moment that you finally decide to cut and release, and I don't mean cut, catch, and keep. No, cut and release indefinitely. All right. Whoever this was, whoever these people were, the moment that you finally decide, okay, you know what, I'm better than this. I'm about to switch my whole direction here. That's when your blessings start coming in. All right, that's where your blessings start coming in, collective. All right, so stop playing yourself. All right, you've been postponing. Look, the garden and the gate. A lot of abundance here, okay? It's like the heavens are literally wanting to pour their blessings and their gifts on you, but they just couldn't because of the company you were keeping. Oof. The company you were keeping was holding you from your blessings. Ooh. You know what? That's going to be today's collective message. The company you keep The company you kept you from your blessings. Are you guys hearing me? Are y'all hearing me? I woke up abundant. I left that company go. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Sometimes you're way more. Hey, Ness. Sometimes you're way more abundant, right? You're the gold. You're the glitter. You're the birthday, right? Have you guys heard that phrase on TikTok? I feel like one of them old aunties. You're the birthday. You're the birthday, okay, beloved? You are that. You are exactly what you think you are, right? But a lot of people in your perimeter clouded your judgment. A lot of them literally I'm hearing gossip. Lots of gossip. What's up, Kim? Lots of gossip. Okay. People were talking amongst one another. Too many hands in the pot. Okay. And when you got too many hands in the pot, when you got too many whispering and monitoring spirits, nothing good comes out of it. Am I right? I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. But that's how it typically goes, okay? There's too much of this going on, and it wasn't allowing you to focus. It was a distraction. Okay, so I definitely see whatever it was that you let go, beloved, whether it was a company, whether it was family, whether it was friends, whether it was a partner, whatever karmic energy was here, you're bouncing back. Look at that, angel of love. The universe is wanting to literally gift you. They're wanting to give you everything, your heart's desires. Okay. Why? Because you deserve, right? You deserve. But sometimes when we have so many people in our ears, so many people in our peripheral, it's like things become very blurred. Hey, Sandra. We are doing collective. Okay. The collective started at the collective started at 12:37. All right, we're finalizing the collective, but you guys can definitely run it back on YouTube. Please make sure you guys subscribe, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe. Look, commitment. All right, it's time to commit to the journey. Okay, it's time to commit to the journey. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Ooh! Oh, I mean, this shows a partnership, right? But this doesn't necessarily mean that, right? It's just saying wherever you are on your journey, let's not have one foot in and one foot out because you're unsure. No, you need to move with certainty. Okay? You need to move with the utmost certainty that where you're going is literally going to fulfill your purpose. I'm going to say it one more time. All right. It says, commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Oh, I receive. All right. If that shit hit, I receive in the comments. Okay. I receive. Yes. Sometimes it just takes you to get away from people, right? For you to receive your abundance. Your abundance was always there. Your abundance was always meant to reach you, but some people will come in and distract that path where your abundance doesn't come in, okay? Free to move. Come through, spirit. Free to move. Listen, embrace your liberty. Oh, I love this. As a Sagittarius, I love this message because y'all know I love to roam freely now. It says, embrace your liberty to explore your new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Wow. Wow, spirit. Wow. For real. I received this too, y'all. Getting better. Look at that. Getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay. Come through, spirit. See what's real. See what's real. Look at that. And I literally said people have a figment of an imagination because they can't see. Why? Because their vision is impaired. And look at that, a whole ass eye. Okay. It says observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. If that ain't confirmation for what I was saying, If that ain't confirmation of what I was saying, good God Almighty, look, open to receive. Open to receive. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. Yes, 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 Spirit, come through. Come on, Spirit's not playing. Spirit is not playing with this collective. Okay, final words for this lovely collective, Spirit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Spirit, final words for this collective. All right. See what's real. Commit to your journey, Buki. Commit to your journey. For this wonderful collective, Spirit, July 1st. July 1st, 2026. What is the energy here? The list is open if you would like to join the list. Look at that, the Four of Pentacles. All right. Save your money. All right. Save your money. Save your coins. Big things are coming. Look at that. Ace. We got the Knight of Cups. All right. For a lot of you, there could be some sort of invitation here coming forward, or somebody wanting to come forward and invite you to something. Could be a trip here coming in the near future. Spirit is saying for you to really follow your heart's desires. Okay, follow your dreams. And I'm not talking about delusion. We're not talking about delusion here. What we're talking about is you listen. The biggest message here was discernment, right? Learning from your experiences and adapting, right? Thriving from those experiences. Now that you have that discernment, follow your dreams. Don't postpone anymore. If you want to open up that freaking shop, go ahead and do it. If you want to go ahead and start a new course, go ahead and fucking do it. If you want to go ahead and travel abroad, go ahead and do it. But of course, plan accordingly. Don't be out here fucking going crazy without a plan, okay? We have the Moon and we have the King of Cups. Lots of emotion here. Lots of cup energy, lots of emotion. All right. Whatever anxiety, who has like severe anxiety here? Because I feel an immense anxiety, especially around the full moon. Full moon gives very much heavy anxiety. Who's a fidgeter? I'm feeling fidgety right now. I'm feeling very, very fidgety right now. There's an energy of very, very fidgety. Okay. That's me. Okay. Listen, I'm going to need you guys to, that anxiousness, that anxious energy is you just being afraid of the unknown. You're you know what I'm saying? You got to have something. Listen, I just got into sensory toys not that long ago. So some of you guys may, find something like that to help you with your anxiety, okay? I know squishies are kind of hard to come by right now. But try to find something, a sensory or something that you can do to help you with your anxious energy. Convert it. All right, transmute and alchemize your anxiousness into something that's going to work for you. All right, if you are somebody that's into hobbies, I don't know why I'm seeing like coloring, maybe like an adult coloring book, or even like a color by number, or like diamond painting. I don't know why Spirit is showing me that, but keep your hands busy so that anxiousness doesn't envelop your spirit, because I feel that heavily. Okay, but you're gonna overcome whatever it is that you've been going through, beloved. You're gonna overcome. All right, whatever didn't work out, whoever didn't work out, listen, it was all for the better. I promise you, it was all for the better. You deserve better. You deserve better, don't we? I deserve better. In the comments, I deserve better. If you feel like you deserve better, I deserve better in the comments, okay? Let's go for the Journey Tarot. Journey Tarot, last message here for this collective, Spirit. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up my list. So if you would like to join the list, go ahead and tap in. 15 for a tap in, 35 for an in-depth, okay? Or you guys can book. You guys can book in private, okay? I just received a Cash App. Who was that? I can't really see, but let me know. Three of Swords. Listen, your journey hasn't been the best. It has not been the easiest. It's been very difficult. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's been very difficult here, right? But I need you to really think thoroughly, okay? Because I feel like mental health is something that is very strong here. All right. Mental health is coming out very strong here. So whatever anxiety, depression that you're combating right now, Sandra, I got you. Whatever it is that you're combating at this moment, spirit really wants you to really take a deep breath. What are you doing? Okay? What are you doing to bring your spirit back to neutral? All right, what are you doing to neutralize your energy? Are you grounding your energy? Have you grounded your energy? Look, Ace of Swords. Okay, lots of mental here. Give your mind a rest. Give your mind a rest. I don't know why Spirit is showing me a hammock. Okay, Spirit is definitely showing me a hammock. And one thing about me, I love a hammock. Okay, I love to just kick back, throw my legs up in the hammock, and just swing where my mind is free. I'm not thinking about shit. Maybe some of you guys need to get a hammock, all right? And put it in your backyard. Allow the vitamin D to penetrate so that you can receive your melanin. Okay. Allow yourself to receive. I know this heat wave is crazy, right? So please make sure you're drinking plenty of fluid. But there is a need for you to really rest your mind. Okay. Rest your mind, beloved. Your mind is on overdrive. Don't kill yourself because you're wanting to get so many things done. Listen, a exercise that I give y'all, because y'all know I be giving y'all homework. Whoever want to take the homework, by all means, okay? If you want the homework, listen. I'm not on your ass, right? Making sure that you're doing it. At the end of the day, this is your spiritual journey, and what you do behind closed doors matters. Okay? So there's a need for you guys to really allow your mind to be free. Because it seems like your mind is like condemned. It seems like it, right? It seems like your mind is condemned. So do me a favor, whoever wants to really tap in and allow their mind to be free, this is for you. Do a brain dump, okay? Literally, a piece of paper. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Everything that you have on your brain, whether it's thrown out the trash, Madison's graduation, whatever it may be, right? I need you to jot it all down in 5 minutes. And granted, 5 minutes may not be a lot, but trust me, you'll finally get all those thoughts on paper. And once you do that, then you're gonna sort it out. All right. You're gonna sort it out into 3 categories. Your short term, which is things that you need to focus on now. Your second column is going to be things that you can focus on within 6 months to a year. And then the final column is going to be your long term, things that you don't need to worry about now, right? But you'll put it in that column, right? Because it's something that needs to be drawn attention to. Okay, this will give you more time to figure out your goals. This will give you more time to finish and complete your task. And this will give your mind freedom. Okay, this is a great exercise. So if anybody wants to do it, by all means, I highly support it. Okay, I tell this to a lot of my clients, and I tell y'all, right? Because it's nothing. I don't gatekeep. So if you guys are interested in that, do it. Okay, what you do behind closed doors matters. Okay, if you're not taking care of yourself, I promise you, nobody else is gonna do it. Nobody else is gonna do it. Okay, beloveds. So that is it for my collective. God bless. For those that connected with it, I hope that you received your message of abundance. It's time for you to do you. Okay, it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to flourish. It's time for you to do big things. Okay. Don't let people harvest your energy and stop you from doing or stop you from going where you need to be. Okay. So God bless you guys. Love, light, prosperity to all of you who needed that message. I'm gonna go ahead and write the ending of this collective. All right. I'm not entirely sure how many collectives I will do throughout the week, but we are back on collective. So if you guys want to run it back, all right, you guys can do so by subscribing to YouTube. It is free. All right, unforgettable underscore EMZ is my handle for all of my platforms. So please make sure you guys are following, okay? You're very welcome. You're very welcome. My list is open. All right. I only have Sandra on the list. So if anybody would like to join, please drop a sunflower in the chat so I can direct you where to send payment. 15 is for like a question that you may have for clarity or insight or just a tap in. Or 35 is for an in-depth. Okay. Normally there's 60, but I dropped them down to 35 because I believe in the powers of 8. And trust me, 35 has been a blessing just as much as 60 has been. So get in where you fit in. If you would like to tap in, drop a sunflower in the chat. I'm going to get to Miss Sandra here in just a moment. Sandra, do you have a question or would you just like for me to tap in, my love? Happy first of the month too, by the way. Okay. Like, are you wanting to know about like promotions, if you're gonna be there, if you're wanting to move forward, change in direction and work? What exactly? What do you do for work? You ain't gotta tell me the whole thing, just be very general. Hi, Bookie. Is there something in particular you wanted to know about work? Know how to lead in your position? I think you're getting filtered. All right, let's tap in. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. I'd like to tap into Sandra, please. For Sandra, in regards to her work, she would like direction and guidance. Yes, my lead has been mad because I'm done with everything faster than she is. Okay. What is going on with her employment spirit when it comes to Sandra and her employment? Sandra and her employment. Sandra and her employment spirit. What is the energy here? Sandra, your reading starts at 58 minutes, okay? Sandra, I see good things. All right, I see good things. I feel like she's a bit of a little biatch, if you ask me. I feel like this person is about to be well on their way out of work, okay? I feel like this person's either gonna get fired or they're gonna quit. So you don't need to really worry about this person because they're not gonna be a problem much longer. I feel like this person's upset because obviously you do supersede and you work more effectively than this person. So they fear, right? They're very much fearful of their position. But I can already see that they're about to be booted out here with the Knight of Wands. In regards to you, though, I see lots of stability. I see lots of money coming into you. Okay, could be a raise, could be a promotion. All right, maybe a lead role coming in here for you. But I definitely feel like you're gonna be at this job for a while. Okay, it definitely feels like you're gonna be at this job for a while. How long have you been at this employment? I feel like you're gonna be set up for success. Okay, so don't slow down your pace, because I feel like that's what really almost 3 months. I see you kind of advancing in this career, okay? With the 10 of Pentacles here. So, if you've been thinking that you're not going to make it, there's definitely opportunities here for you. And if it's not this job, then definitely something else is going to come in quickly here for you that's going to bring in that long term. All right. And it's also going to allow you to be free, right? You'll have the freedom to also be there for your kids, because I feel like that's something important too, right? Being able to have time off, especially with your kids out of school. I definitely feel like this position is definitely going to allow you to really grow, and also allow you to be a mom at the same time. Do you understand what I mean by that? But money is coming in. Money is coming in, okay? I don't know if you're receiving child support, but that can also be something too that you maybe there's going to be an increase in child support here. But as far as your money goes, honey, it looks solid. It looks solid here. Just be more disciplined. Okay? Be more disciplined when it comes to like your spending habits. I don't know if you like to I'm working so hard. It's going to pay off. It's definitely going to pay off. 10 of Pentacles here. It's definitely going to pay off. So don't slow it down. Okay? I definitely see an advancement in career, um or if anything some money coming your way. But I definitely see long term with the 10 of Pentacles here. It definitely gives me like a secure, like you're secured. I don't know if you're temporary, right? And you're wondering if they're gonna keep you on full time, like with benefits, but I definitely see benefits coming in here. All right. I don't know. I'm getting like medical benefits here. So if you haven't been getting them, they're definitely gonna come in. But that's what I have. No, I would like more of a leadership role. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, you're gonna be there. If you're wanting to go ahead and put in for the role, you're gonna get it. So it's definitely giving me like positive. Like there's no delays, no nothing. Your money looks solid here. Do you like working for that company? Will she get a leadership role, Spirit? Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Wheel of Fortune, honey. You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you've been stressing about it, look, the Empress came out again. If you've been stressing about it, don't. It's in your favor. You got good karma. You got good karma coming your way. Good fortune. I'm not sure where you at, mama. But look, Ace of Wands. I'm definitely getting it. You're definitely gonna grow with that company. Okay? That's what I have for you, Sandra. Thank you so much, my love. You're welcome. Keep me posted. Definitely keep me posted, okay? Would anybody else like to join the list? 15 for a tap in, 35 for an in-depth. I might be on late tonight, so you guys can definitely catch me for some readings. But we're gonna have company over, and we're going to watch the soccer game. I think it's US, and I don't know who US is playing. Um, and we're gonna do Nintendo. Yeah, we're gonna do Nintendo, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I love to be a kid sometimes. I'm really in tune with my inner child. I will say that. I make my inner child very proud because she be alive and well. Alive and well, y'all. I keep buying my inner child squishies. And I found me a really nice squishy at the Dollar Tree yesterday. Oh, I was super excited, y'all. When I tell you the little girl in me was jumping up for joy. I was so happy for her. I sure was. I was so happy for her. I said, "Baby girl, I got you." Y'all want to say hi to the collective? It's been a while. It's been a while. I think the kiddos want to say hi to y'all. Come on. Here's Luna. She getting old, y'all. My girl getting she all white. She's white and gray. Oh my god. She's white and gray. You gonna say hey? Hey collective. Say hey collective. Oh, you gonna act like you important? Okay. Come on, Pepe. Come here. Come here, skinny. No, Luna. You already came up. Now, Pepe lost a lot of weight, y'all. Pepe lost a lot of weight. He was really, really, really fat, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, but he is back. Hey, look, Jenny's on. Say hey. Say hey, Jenny. Say hey, Jenny. She a boss. So Pepe lost a lot of weight. I could literally hold him up in one arm. His biggest weight was like 23, and now I want to say he is probably like 13, back to like his original weight. He was really sick. He had a heart murmur, a stage 3 heart murmur, and I ended up really like going in on his diet, and we started walking more. And when I tell y'all, he be outside, y'all. He's shaking because he don't like heights. He don't like heights. But they're brother and sister. They're 14 years old. They're 14, y'all. 14. My babies are 14. So these are my children. I have two spirit babies, okay? And I feel like these are them who took in like the physical form. Because I believe that. I believe that 100%. So these are my babies. They're definitely a lot older, so I have to be on them a lot more because he broke his muscle shirt, girl. I have to be more on them because they are a lot older. And like their bladders just aren't the same anymore. Like 14 years, that's like almost 80 years old. They're almost 80 in dog years. So it's been a major blessing. And they used to come on live all the time, but we kind of stopped for a little bit, but they definitely wanted to say hey to y'all. So Sha said, hey y'all. They acting important. They want to be outside. They want to sunbathe, but it's too damn hot outside. Too damn hot outside. I was just talking about you, Jenny. I said we're gonna have company over and we're gonna watch the game. Right? We're gonna watch the game and we're gonna do some Nintendo. That's a whole vibe. And I was telling them about the new squishies that I got. I'm super excited. So yeah. Anywho's, I love y'all. I will be live late tonight. Not sure what time. I don't have a specific time when I go live. I apologize. my schedule is kind of just like all over the place. Because I have people who hit me up for like privates, or I'm just doing other things. But you guys are definitely open to reach out to me in private if you guys would like to. If you don't want to do a reading on live, you're more than welcome to book me off live. And I'll get you taken care of. Okay. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following my platforms. All right. Make sure you follow YouTube for sure. Make sure you subscribe. Jenny, subscribe. Subscribe. All right. Make sure you subscribe. Because we're trying to get to 1,000. Okay. Hi, Brenda. What's up, mama? You just missed the kids. The kids came on here to say hey to everybody. I'm about to exit stage left, but I will be on later tonight. I'm not sure what time, but just put the notification bell so you don't miss out. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted on the new events. If you guys are in the Charlotte area, there's an event that I have for July 25th and August the 8th. All right, so don't miss out on these wonderful events. They are beautiful, connected with such great people, and don't miss out, y'all. Don't miss out. Yes, I did collective today. The message was, I wrote it down, I haven't changed it, but it says, the company you keep kept you from your blessings. Ooh, it was fierce. It was fierce. Yes, we will. All right, I love y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Let me go ahead and change this real quick so it saves. Yes, girl. You're gonna have to come. Where are you? You're in New York, right? Is you in New York? I can't keep up. Where you at, Brenda? Ooh. All right. I got the timestamps. I'm gonna post these. Damn, I can't believe it's July. All right, I love y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream and post this on YouTube, okay? I will see you guys on the next stream, whenever that will be. Just make sure that you guys have the notification